This is Walter McCormick with KISS Finance and Insurance. I wanted to go over with you guys today how to build and promote on social media in 2019 and 2020. This is something I've learned how to do. And before we get started here, I just want to make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more updates. I'm going to be going over a bunch of different subjects. One of those, which is the subject of my profession, which is insurance and financial services, how to build content, how to get out there, promote, how to cold call, stuff like that. And I hope you guys find some value in this. Be sure to, like I said, like and subscribe to this video, and we'll dive right into it. Okay, so here we go. So what we're going to go over today is how to promote on social media. And so in the course of what I do, I like to break things down into threes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be going over is document. Okay, so what I mean here is to document what it is that you do. So, for me, for example, I'm an insurance agent. So one of the things that I do is when I get a policy issued or I get a policy in from the mail from an insurance company, I cover up any names, obviously, because I'm not allowed to broadcast who my clients are. But I take photographs of it. I take photos of it when I receive the policy, when I put the policy in one of our envelopes, which look like this. So it's got simple folder, it's got a policy in it. I cover up the name, and then I take photos of that. And then when I put it in an envelope to mail it out, I take photos of that. And I do it in such a way that it shows that it gives me multiple different pieces of content. So, like, hey, just got a policy in, just got a policy out, delivering a policy to a client, and with their permission, I will film a video when I'm delivering the policy to them that shows me handing it to them or me delivering it to them. So that's what I refer to as document. Okay, so the second thing to do is to cut up the content. Okay, and so what I do there is there's a bunch of different ways to do it. You can do it with different pictures. There's different apps where you can basically, there's one that I have that for Instagram, because you can only have a 1-minute feed video or a 15-second story. Well, I can take one of these videos that I document, like what I'm going to do with this video, and I can dump it in there, and it cuts it up for me into a bunch of different pieces. Then I can change, modify those as I need to, and then I can post that on social media. Okay, so there's a lot of different things that we can go into, and I'll go into some of that. I'll do another video more in depth on what's the best type of content to put on there on the different channels. But main thing is first you document, then you cut it up. Then the third thing you do is distribute. Now, this is pretty obvious. You post it on the social media channels. So by doing that, you are spreading it out. And what I sometimes will do is, when I put one out on one channel, I link it to another channel, or I post it natively. One good example of that is with Facebook and YouTube. They do not get along. So I don't like to take my Google link and post it on Facebook. I like to upload the video natively to Google, natively to Facebook. So that's just something to keep in mind. And I'm going to go over a couple of examples of how to do this practically, okay? So 1, document, 2, cut it up, 3, distribute. Okay? So let's take an example of this, okay? So here we have a video. I'm going to abbreviate that vid, okay? So let's say this is 3 minutes long, okay? So what we can do with this 3-minute video, because there's a couple rules you have to follow, Okay, like different social media channels have different criteria for what you can post. Like, I know a Facebook story is like 15 seconds, Instagram stories is 15 seconds. Facebook feed is pretty unlimited. Instagram feed is 1 minute, LinkedIn is 9-minute video, etc. So there's different criteria you have to learn, and you can kind of play around with that. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this 3-minute video and we're going to post it to YouTube. Okay, so we've edited it, we've put a thumbnail on it, we post it on YouTube. We also are going to post it to Facebook, LinkedIn, and we're also going to embed it into an email marketing campaign on MailChimp. Okay, so that right there is 1, 2, 3, 4 areas where this 3-minute video can land. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is there's apps you can download, and I'll put what the one I use is. It's like Instacut or something like that. But basically you take this 3-minute video and you're going to cut it up into 3 1-minute videos. Okay? Now, from those 1-minute videos, you're going to cut those up into 15-second story clips. Okay? So now we've got 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15 pieces of content. Okay, so all of these are going to go over here to the Instagram feed, and then these are going to go over here to the Instagram story, and then also they're going to go up here to Facebook stories. Okay, so right there you see our little spider web of content that's going out. So you've got YouTube, Facebook stories, LinkedIn, MailChimp, Instagram feed, Instagram stories. Okay, so this is a very effective way of making it seem like you are everywhere, which is really what you want to do when you're talking about social media. You don't want to just focus on one that's your favorite, or like for a long time I was only making content on Facebook. I only did Facebook, that's all I did. I dabbled in Instagram. I'm not the best at it because I'm not, Instagram material necessarily. I'm a, slightly overweight white dude. I'm not like a chick in a bikini. So, no offense to chicks in bikinis that make money on Instagram. I'm just saying, you're not trying to be sexist or anything. Y'all get more likes typically. My friends that are females get more likes than I do. So, this is just something to look at. Is all these different channels. You should be utilizing all of them. Now, there's another piece of content. So say you've got this 3-minute video, and let's say it goes over, car insurance. Okay, great. So now what I'm going to also do is I'm going to make a secondary piece of content, which is basically the script from this video, and I'm going to print that. And I'm going to type it out. And then I'm going to make like a white paper kind of a deal, and I'm going to post that to LinkedIn. So that's another piece of content that you're going to get out of this one package, okay? And basically what it's going to look like is your legion, which means you're many, many people. So this is just one example of what you can do in order to, and the other thing is that's like without running ads, that's without any marketing budget at all. You can create that much content for $0, okay? So the third thing is going to be what I like to call the referral network. So, let's say you take, 10 of your friends, Okay? Now, if 10 of your friends, you can personally contact them. Say, hey, go check out my story. Hey, go check out this YouTube video. Hey, go check this out. Go check that out. And basically ask them to also share it out on their channels. So then you're going to get all this, and there's going to be some overlap here. It's going to help you with social proof. It's going to maybe give an increased chance of other people seeing it, them liking it, them sharing it. And then that's going to help to create a viral effect. All right? Because that is what we all want, is we want to get many, many views on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, all these different things. Because the more your stuff is liked and interacted with, you're also going to be getting more native search results from that. That's like an SEO thing. Okay, so that is a basic 101 brass tacks of how I personally promote on social media. I have found success with it. I have gotten clients with it. It is a lot of work. It's a lot of, I've had to basically self-teach myself how to edit, how to write copy, how to do sales, how to do all of these things. And the important thing to know is build your brand. Okay? I see this a lot, especially in my industry, is the importance of building your brand. People do not care so much about, oh, this is X brand name. You know, for me, I work in an industry of insurance. So you've got your big names like Travelers, Geico, Progressive, State Farm, Allstate, etc. But nobody knows Walter McCormick. So what I'm trying to do with my social media that has worked is build out and show that I am myself and I can do all these other things that these other people do. And it lets people think and stay top. It keeps me staying top of mind, where people, when they think the word insurance, they think of me. So if you got some benefit out of this, be sure to post in comments that you liked it. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. I thank you guys for all your support. I very much look forward to speaking with you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me privately. I will be more than happy to go over stuff with you. Y'all be great. Have a